Utah's home for DreRawka and number one for your favorite hip hop.
Back in the day.
And today, this is 92.5 The Beat.
92.5 The Beat is DreRawka. Unrestricted is the show, and I got a very special guest on the phone right now, Celeste Edmunds, who is the executive director of the Christmas Box home here in Salt Lake City, Utah. How are you doing today?
So good. How are you?
I am fabulous. I am trying to stay warm. I was just telling my wife and my kids last night that it's no longer just a hoodie out of the house weather. It's like gloves, scarf. I haven't had earmuffs in forever, but I'm thinking about buying some.
You know what? We're making a comeback with the moon boots and the leg warmers. It's coming back. This is the year.
My baby cousin had leg warmers on at our Christmas party yesterday, and I thought it was the cutest little thing. So I'm thinking about picking up something.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Time warp.
Yeah, they'll be matching coats and sweaters, and yep, here it comes.
Exactly. Hey, Celeste, can we talk a little bit about the Christmas Box and why it's so important for our community?
Yes, thank you. It's so the Christmas Box houses are shelters, and we have 3 of them in Moab, Salt Lake, and Ogden that have abused, neglected kids that have been trafficked, or kiddos that are facing homelessness, or young adults that are actually removed and placed into state custody. So the Christmas Box house are those shelters that allow ages 0 all the way to 22 who are in state custody to have a place until, the state and caseworkers and judges and everyone in charge can make the best decision on where should they go next. Can they go home under a safety plan, or can they go into foster care, or is there a family member that they can stay with? So the Christmas Box house is that kind of that pause for a minute that allows us to, make proper decisions and buy us a little bit of time. And, my favorite part, honestly, is the fact that unlike when I was in foster care a long time ago, we are able to keep sibling groups together now. And my brother and sister and I were all put into different homes and then eventually adopted into different homes. And the Christmas Box house lets us keep children together. We keep about an average of 39 sibling groups a month together between the 3 shelters, so we're 450 kids a year.
Wow.
Stay together, that are siblings, because you're already losing so much, and the sibling bond is just heart-wrenching if we have to break those kids up. So probably what I'm the most proud of, but that's what our shelter services do.
I love that. And I know that we have a big community here in not only in the Salt Lake City area, but the greater tri-state area as well. How many children do you actually provide resources for each year?
Each year's 10,000.
Wow.
And the reason that it happens is because we're so fortunate, because like you said, the community is just very, very generous, and they really rally around, it's everybody's role to kind of take care of these kiddos. And all the donations that we get go to the houses first. And then once we're stocked fully, for several months on what we need at the houses, we push out to what we call resource rooms. We have 18 of those throughout Utah, spanning all the way from St. George to Salem, clear out to Heber. And that's because not all kids do stay at Christmas Box house that are removed. They can, like I mentioned earlier, some of them can go right into, staying with another family member, grandparent, cousin, whatever. But they still need resources.
Yeah.
They're still taken from their home. And so those 18 resource rooms that we stock to as well allow caseworkers to go in and access those items for kids that are needed when they're not staying at the house. And so, yeah, we span all the way across the state. We're in 11 counties. My goal is to be in every county in the next 3 years. And so that's how the 10,000 kids a year come into factor.
That's so great.
Yeah.
It's 92.5 The Beat, and I got Celeste Edmunds on the phone, who is the executive director with the Christmas Box House, or Christmas Box International. Now, how can we get involved as a community? Now, I'm assuming that there are certain missions that need hands, that need ideas, that need certain things.
Yep.
How can we as a community help support this wonderful organization?
Yeah, so right now, our push is our holiday campaign, which is called Project Elf. And that is where we gather gift cards and in-kind items off of our wish list on our website, or folks that just make monetary donations that we can purchase those items and we don't get donated. And that allows us to provide Christmas for about 2,500 kids this year. and that's kids that come to the Christmas box house, and also those that come and get placed or are in foster homes that are not having access to a Christmas. So right now, that's really how people can help. If they go onto our website, thechristmasbox.org, our little cute elf, Project Elf, is sitting right there on the home page. You click on that, and it takes you to this great page of all the ideas on how you can help. You can volunteer to have a donation drive. You can donate monetarily. You can donate straight from Amazon and have it just shipped to us if that's convenient for you. So however you can help. And honestly, some people are like, I wish I could do more. And I just ask them to share the message. One of the many things that about social media is that we can share good stuff. And I think it's important that people jump on there and they're like, can't give, but I can share. And to me, that's giving too. And I'm very grateful for those that could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think awareness is extremely important. Like I was telling you off air, I drive by the Christmas box every single day for a very long time. How long has the Salt Lake City location been over there on West Temple?
So we have been an organization for 26 years, serving total 130,000 children. And what's crazy about that number is like people are like, "Did you say 130,000?" It's kind of hard to get your head around. I say it's, you can fill Madison Square Garden 6.5 times.
Oh,
That's
my goodness.
how many kids it is, which is a lot. But 26 years strong. Moab was our first house in 1998. And then 2001 is when Salt Lake opened, and then Ogden will be open 20 years next year. So they're all, have hit the 20-year mark. We're giving them some love. They started getting run down, so we've been in the renovation phase, which is another way people can jump on the website and learn more about. So because sometimes we get with our name, we get people misinformed that we're like a holiday charity. Yeah. And we're here 365 days a year, no matter if we have a pandemic, economy's bad. There's kids in the shelters all the time. We don't ever have a day we don't have children in the shelters.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was trying to get at, is that I've been driving past the West Temple location for as long as I've moved back to Utah, which is 2005, and I had no idea. So I'm really glad I get to have this conversation, because I know I'm not the only one that needs more information about this great opportunity for our community, and to continue this and help out the kids, and so many kids, especially during this time of year. It's very important. But I also understand that there is an opportunity for actual companies and partnerships to happen as well, correct?
Yes, absolutely. We have a corporate page on our website as well that is kind of a lot of information around how you as a company all year long can get involved. Same thing, either you do a donation drive, or you want to bring a volunteer group to come do some yard work in the spring or summer, or you want to raise money to adopt a room, to have it renovated. Really, there's all sorts of ways. I think most people truly want to give. It's sometimes just about knowing how, knowing the best way to do that. And we try to provide just as many opportunities as we can, because I feel like it's important for people to tell me how they want to give, what matters to them, and then I marry that up with a project that works for them. Yeah. Because everybody has their own unique talents or resources available to them, and some have time and some don't have time, but they have money. And I just think it's important to say, what is it that really matters to you? Here's a list of all the needs we have, and let's connect that.
Yeah, absolutely. Celeste Edmunds, Executive Director with the Christmas Box International, on the phone right now. Celeste, I want to wrap this up, but one more time, I know Project Elf is kind of the target right now. How can we get involved? What is the website again?
Yep, Project Elf is the target. 2,500 kiddos for Christmas this year. The website's thechristmasbox.org. And then if this time of year is not good for you, please connect after the new year, and we're here all year.
Absolutely. Well, I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your night.
Utah's home for DreRawka and number one for your favorite hip hop.
Back in the day
and today. This is 92.5 The Beat.